Hello and good morning. Welcome back to Fancy Football on the Transfer Talk on this Saturday. It's good to be here once more. And my name is Omo Fields, or you can call me Philip. Do like, subscribe to Fancy Football if you are joining us for the first time, and let's have a wonderful show on this Saturday. And Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United manager, has made a phone call to Joshua Zirkzee and De Ligt. Let's see how that one pan out. Let's see how that one pan out. Let's see how that phone call pan out. Liverpool are not looking to sell Salah. They're not looking to let Salah leave the club. So yeah, Salah is not for sale for Liverpool. Then let's see. Latest on Calafiori to us now. Also, we also go to the Italian side and look at Federico Chiesa asking price revealed because Juventus want to sell the player. They don't need the player. It's not part of Thiago Motta's plan. We'll talk more about that. Kevin De Bruyne have verbally agreed to switch to Saudi Arabia, to Saudi Pro League. Is that possible? But that's the news that is coming out now. That's making one of the headlines. We'll talk about it, and we'll talk about other transfer news and done deals that are going on and flying about. The about the radar of the transfer market. So it's good to be here once more. If you are joining us for the first time, like I said, please do subscribe to Fancy Football. Today, I just need 10 likes and 9 subscribers. That's just all. If you are joining us, seeing this channel for the first time, please do join us. And thank you very much for those of us that have beginning to chat. We'll start reading out those questions and we'll start talking about a whole lot of things. So let's see what we have on the plate on Fancy Football this morning, and let's talk football. Okay, quickly, guys, let's talk about Eric Ten Hag, the calls he have made to these players, and what will really happen. What will happen? So, Eric Ten Hag called Zirkzee and De Ligt yesterday. That call on the possible transfer on the possibility of joining Manchester United. Sorry. So this news has been going on. Zirkzee De Ligt on how they could join United. For Zirkzee, I think he also wants to join the club. The project is out there for him. You have seen it. He has a release clause of 34 million pounds set to be agreed or met by Manchester United according to some outlets. But before then, Ten Hag has put up a call to him saying, "This is why I want you to be in this club. This is the project that we have, and this is how important, this is the role you will play in this project." The same thing with De Ligt as well. But I think for De Ligt, the player has set up his mind to join United, whether we like it or not. I think he has informed other parties that are involved that he wants to join United and only United. And Ten Hag has coached this player before. Ten Hag knows him before when he was a young lad in Ajax, when he captained that Ajax team to the semi-finals of the Champions League. He was there. Ten Hag was there. He understands the manager, and the manager understands him. So for Ten Hag to put in that call to him is just to reassure De Ligt that come to United, you'll be taken care of. You give us your best. You are part of our project. We need a player like you, 24 years old, which is what the current United board are looking at. Players that are below 25 years. And you see, if you look at the profiles of their signing and if you look at Gerald Brantwaite, he's less than 25 years. Zirkzee, less than 25 years. De Ligt is 24. So if you look at these players, these are the players that the United board are looking at. Young players with fresh blood, with good spirit, that we grow and grow and help the club develop. So that is what Ten Hag is looking at. I don't know if looking for players at this age is the right profile for United, and I know why they are going for players like this. These are the reasons, because those players now, according to the players now, once they hit 24, 25, 26, they are their prime. So why United are going for those players below that age is that if they get those players, if they peradventure get those players at that age, you see 24, 25, 26, 27, they are their prime. and they can fire on from all angles. They can listen to the players. They can grow together within that profile. You can see that a lot of things will be happening in between. So I think hopefully things will really take shape up and take up for United. So how do this player fit into this club? We know how they will fit in. We exactly know how they will fit in. For Zirkzee, we know what he can do. We know he can bring in players. He can work with the striker, play behind the striker, play on the left. He can also play on the right. Versatile in what he does. Then, if you look at De Ligt, what will he bring? He's a defender, though he has not really live up to his expectations, especially when the last 2 seasons at Bayern. He hasn't lived up, but news out there was that he was struggling with injuries, struggling with form, but he hasn't really lived up to that expectation at Bayern. So let's see what will happen. But it's good that Ten Hag called these players. It's very important. These are what Sir Alex Ferguson did those days when he wants a player. He just called them up, say, "Oh yeah, man, please, I need you at my club. Will you sign for me?" He did that with Van Persie. He did that with a lot of players, Cantona, different players all around the globe, and that's how he got them. And Ten Hag, thank God, is following that same playbook. And hopefully after the World Cup, the Euro, sorry, we'll find out if these players are going to join United, which I think they would, because some of them have had verbal agreements with United. Zirkzee have agreed personal terms with United. The Leeds have agreed personal terms with United. These are the things all of us know. And what else again? United have agreed to meet the £34 million clause for the Leeds, for Zirkzee, and the Leeds will be around £35-40 million, all add-on inclusive for that player. So I think it's a wonderful time at Manchester United. It's a wonderful thing that all these things are happening at this moment at United, and hopefully we'll find out what's at stake. So, guys, like I said, send in your questions on this deal and let me know. If you're a United fan out there, if you need to know what is really happening at United, if you want more on United, please send me your comment, or send me a question so that I can answer you at the end, towards the end of our discussion segment, before we go into the Have Your Say segment. So let's move on from this Joshua Zirkzee and De Ligt, and let's move on to something very important. We look at Liverpool. Let's go to Liverpool and see something really, really not tasty happening in Liverpool. Salah seems to want to leave Liverpool, and that's the truth. He wants to leave Liverpool, but the club are saying that they are not looking to let him leave. They're not looking to sell him. So, and I think it's something that the club really need to look at. Can you keep an unhappy player in your club? An unhappy player in your club, sorry. Can you keep somebody that is not happy in your club? A player that is not happy? I don't think Salah is happy with Liverpool. I think his time at Liverpool is done and dusted. Maybe they want one more year of him, so that they will have a transition between him and the next player that will come and take over, and players that will come into Liverpool next summer, not this summer, next summer. And Salah doesn't really want that. I think he wants to leave. That's how I see it, because if you see circulations like this all in the transfer news, there's more beneath than what we see on the surfaces. So, but Liverpool said Salah is not for sale. They've told us that the player is not for sale. The player, they will want to retain him at Liverpool. But if the player wants to leave, can you force him to stay? That's the question. If the player wants to leave, can you force him to stay? So it's a question we need to ask Liverpool. It's a question every Liverpool fan really needs to look down and see. Because I just see that looking at Salah's body language last season, he wasn't really ready to play for Liverpool. Yes, that's how I see it. He wasn't ready to play for Liverpool. He wasn't really keen to play for Liverpool. So let's see how it goes for today. Let's see what is going to happen. A lot of things have to really happen in this transfer market for Salah to leave Liverpool. A lot of things have to happen. They need to get a replacement for him. The player needs to submit a transfer request if his heart is not in Liverpool. For the club coming out to say he is not for sale, or leaking into journalists to tell us that he is not for sale, that is there's something really fishy. Salah wants to go, and if he wants to go, who the hell are Liverpool to tie him down? Just sell him. And where is he? Where does he want to? He wants to go and make money. He's 31 years of age. For me, I think he wants to go and make money. He wants to ensure that he finishes his career high. When it comes to trophies, he have won what all is needed in terms of trophy. But I think he wants to finish his career high. He wants to ensure that at the end of the day, he carries something financial. There should be a financial dividends at the end of the day. So that's what I think Salah is looking out to. But Liverpool said they are looking at every other options on the table, but he's not for sale at this moment. So let's move on. So they're not looking to sell the player. They're not looking to let the player leave the club. They're not looking to do anything rather than keep the player for next season. Let's see how it goes. Let's see the transition. The likes of they have exciting stars like Gakpo. They have exciting stars like Diego Dota. They have Nuno. What's his name? Nunes in that team. They have other players coming through. So they want Salah to help them transit those players before he leaves. And that's what I think. Will he leave? I don't know. Liverpool fans, please let us know if you think Salah will leave the club. So from Salah, let's look at this young lad. This transfer has been brewing for the past 4 days now. Calafiori, Riccardor Calafiori, the 22 years old Italian defender, moved to Arsenal. Is still on. I think a lot of Arsenal fans are saying that Chelsea wants to hijack the deal. No, please, Arsenal fans, don't. Chelsea are not looking to hijack this deal. Chelsea only made inquiry, and the player and his agent told them that their heart is set on Arsenal. I think the only thing that have come close before Arsenal was Juventus. The player and his representative have agreed personal terms with Juventus. And as they have agreed personal terms with Juventus, I think the sticking part of the deal was that Bologna didn't want to sell this player to Juventus, to a rival. So that, you know what will happen, because they don't want to strengthen their rivals. They have other plans ahead. So they wanted to sell him to a team abroad. Now, these are the dotting point for this deal. The first thing in this deal is that if you look at, negotiations are still on. They are still on. The player have agreed a personal term of 4.5 million euros, annually. That will be his wages. Bologna and Arsenal have agreed a package of 50 million pounds or 50 million euros, or there about 40 million pounds. The final nitty-gritty of the deal is on its final stage, whether we like it or not. The T's and C's, everything are on the final stage. Then remember that FC Barca, where Bologna bought this player from for 4.5 million euros, will take 50% of this 50 million euros, which is 25 million euros. That is what it will be. Basel 50%, Bologna 50%. That has been agreed. But for people to come out there, we saw on the social media, or some social media outlet, that Chelsea have hijacked the deal. That's nonsense. Chelsea they were never close in that deal. What they made was an inquiry about the player, and discussion never took up. So Chelsea have not even come close to entering this deal or to hijack the deal. So Arsenal fan, enjoy yourself. The player will be yours very soon, and let's see what will happen this week. I think Calafiori is going to sign for Arsenal. That deal is done and dusted. I think they will have a wonderful defender. But like I said in my previous shows or podcasts, I said for Arsenal, the statement signing is not a 50 million euro Riccardor Calafiori. The statement signing should be a 70 million pound striker that can give you 25, 26 to 30 goals a season. This is not an important deal for me. Calafiori is not an important deal for me as a neutral. Calafiori, for me, is just for Arsenal to strengthen that back line and ensure that whenever the likes of Saliba, the likes of Ben White are injured, then this young lad can come in, can step in and see if he could be of help or of replacement for the team. So that is how I see this deal. And for 50 million euros, we'll find out how he will fare when he comes or start playing the Premier League. Juventus revealed Chiesa's asking price to Newcastle. So Newcastle, peradventure, have inquired about the availability of Chiesa, knowing fully well that Juventus wants to sell. As per of knowledge, we know that Thiago Motta said Federico Chiesa will not be part of his plan next season. He needs somebody different. He needs somebody that is that is much more different from him, that can play that wing. And guess who they are looking for? Manchester United, Jadon Sancho. That's who they are looking for. So, they've already penned down the asking price for this player, Federico Chiesa. They've penned down the asking price, 25 million euros. Come and get him. Come and take him. It's all yours. And the question is that which club would Chiesa play for? And the player and his representative are not looking for a club within Italy. They are looking for a club outside Italy. And they are looking for places like the Premier League or eventually the Spanish La Liga. But the asking price for Newcastle, 25 million euros, this player, take it or leave it. There are other clubs that are interested. I also heard that United are also interested from the Chronicles. That United are interested in this deal. But I just doubt that if this deal is gonna, if this deal, United are gonna work on this deal. So let's see what is gonna happen for Federico Chiesa, and it's a good one for Juventus because they want something different. Thiago Motta wants something different. So let me know what you think. Where would Federico? Who would sign Federico Chiesa? Who will sign this player? Please let me know. Just let me know who will sign Federico Chiesa this season, and let's talk about it the more. Okay, guys, let's move on quickly. Time is well spent. From Chiesa to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne have agreed verbally to switch to the Saudi Pro League. He has agreed verbally to switch to the Saudi Pro League, and this is what I think. This is what I think. I just think that even after winning the Premier League for the fourth time in a row, there's no more hunger and that desperation for him to do more for the City team. I think he needs change. But do you think? I think what he needs change. He needs much more offer out there. He needs the players to come. He needs the team to come in, and he needs another team to come in and bring him more ideas. So, and that's what I think he is looking for. So let's hope and see if that will work. This deal will work. I think this news has been taken from different outlets, different news outlets, and let's see what is going to happen. Let's see what will happen at the end of the day. So let's move from this guy. Okay, this was the Calafiori's contract. I think I have explained everything. I've explained everything with regards to okay. Arsenal have agreed to Calafiori's term valid for 2029. That's a 4 years deal or a 5 years deal. Arsenal and Bologna are discussing over fee as request remains around 500 million euros. I think that is what it is. Then what else again? FC Barca will receive 50% of the sales over 4.5 of the sales over 4.5 million. They are also aware of talks ongoing, nothing sealed yet. So this is what it is. The asking price for Calafiori is set. It's set. So that is what it is. So sorry, I didn't really bring that. So let's move on. This guy will sign for Chelsea this week. He's a youngster, a Portuguese, a young lad, a versatile defender that can play on any part of the defense. So we were told, and his name is no other than Varga. Varga is a versatile defender, and he will start for Chelsea. He will be playing for Chelsea next season. They signed him from FC Basel. From FC Basel, that's where they signed him from. Excuse me, please. Sorry. So let's see where what is going to happen this week. I think the deal is dusted, and so Maresca will be happy because he inquired for the player, and he has gotten his man. So let's see what Varga will bring to Chelsea next season. Let's see. So, like I said, if you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to Fancy Football. There's no brainer. Subscribe to the fans channel, Fancy Football, so that we can hit 1,000 subscribers today. Please kindly do that, please, as you watch. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's quickly move on. We are gradually coming towards the end of the discussion segment. So, and for Varga, Chelsea agreed to sign Portuguese talent Renato Varga from FC Barca. 2003 born left-footed versatile defender, like I said, / midfielder, set to leave Basel training camp to join Chelsea. And what else again? The package will be around 14 to 15 million euros, which is good. Personal time have been agreed with the players and the representative, which is fantastic. Let's move on. The Portuguese talent, okay, this was what came in before. Or no, this was what came in today. So the Portuguese Renato Varga is set to undergo his medical as Chelsea new player. The Portuguese talent is to sign a contract valid until 2032. Chelsea have come again, as usual. They don't give smaller contract. They give lower contract. As usual, they have come again. So, oh my God, Chelsea. Chelsea no go kill me. And that's what I see him. So let's move on. So Varga could also play as fullback as well in Chelsea's plan. So this is what I think they are getting value for their money. They are really getting for the no club, like I said, should sit down and wait and see what every means you have to explore the transfer market. You have to do it. Okay, let's go to other transfer stories. Burnley announced Scott Parker as new head coach. That's one. Burnley have announced Scott Parker as new head coach. Remember, Scott Parker, manager of Fulham, former manager of Fulham, is now the manager of Burnley. Scott Parker, congratulations to you. Max Kellerman is set to sign for West Ham. Yes, he's set to sign a West Ham contract from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Currently at Wolf, but he wants to sign for West Ham. The player have agreed personal terms, and the deal is worth £40 million. Take it or leave it. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes could be reunited with Cristiano Ronaldo in the Saudi Arabia, in the Saudi Pro League this summer. So Bruno Fernandes, I don't think that deal is going to work for Bruno Fernandes. The deal is not going to work. He stays at United. Juventus announced the signing of Marcel De Ligt from Monza. This deal has been almost up, but I think it has been confirmed that the player have signed a deal with Juventus. So let's see how this one goes for Juventus. So let's move on. Brighton signed Dutch international midfielder Matt Welfer from Feyenoord for a reported fee of £25 million. Manchester City goalkeeper, I think we have to, and his talisman, Kevin De Bruyne, has verbally agreed to switch to the Saudi Pro League. I talked about that earlier. Then finally, according to reports, Juventus have made the first offer for Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho in readiness for the next summer. This from Cut Offside too. So there are other stories out there, other done deals, other transfer rumors that are really going on out there that we all need to look at. We all need to go into and look at. There is more transfer, but this is the best we can bring you today that will make the headline. So let's go to our discussion segment. I can see some few persons online, and if you're online and you have not subscribed to Fancy Football, please kindly do subscribe do subscribe. We have, I think we've had. Let me see. I hope what I requested for. Okay, we only have 904 subscribers, 22 on our channel currently. So we want more. We want more, please. More subscription, please. Please, as you are watching, kindly, I'm pleading, kindly subscribe, kindly like this video. I think it will help us. It will help Fancy Football go further. Thank you so much. So let's move on. So I need your discussion. I need from that. I think it will take 4 minutes to wipe it. If you have much more question to ask, send me your questions. Okay. For let me see, who is this? Okay, from the football fan zone, they say the Bruno Fernandes. Okay, let's see. Okay, Bruno is also set to leave Manchester United to join CR7. Like I said, I don't agree with that news. Bruno is not set to leave. I don't agree with that. Maybe they are just speculations, left, right, center. I've not seen it yet. So then somebody's asking me, would I take Chiesa? Probably I might take him in my team. He's fast, he's quick, he can produce stuff when not expected. So that's just it. Okay, guys, I need more questions, please. We need more questions. We need more questions, and we'll provide more answers as we continue to talk fancy football. As we continue to talk football. Okay, guys, we need more questions. If there are no more questions, I think we will call it a day on the transfer show. I think it's nice being here. So, like I said, watch us. Continue to watch us every today's Saturday. We'll come out. We are live on the weekends by 10:15, and on weekdays by 12:15. So 12:15 every day. We are always live. We have other videos on ground that we are working on to upload on the channel for your password. That's for you to get persuaded. So these are the many much more transfer news will bring you on this channel. Thank you so much for watching Fancy Football. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for liking and sharing our story. I think without you, we have no confidence. We'll be lost with confidence. So thank you so much. And like I always say, gracias to everybody that have been part of this show.